Welcome back to Joffo Plays. We are still playing Massive Darkness. When we last left, a wild hellhound spawned behind us. And apparently he was wielding the Sword of Might. The scary thing is that gives him really strong melee attack. We don't want to deal with that. But we're going to try and see what happens. Start with the hero phase. I am not a guy who likes to be close to people. So I will use my safe shot ability. Allows me to take a one space movement for a combat action and then shoot the dog. We will use our new found meteor javelin. And the doggy gets 3 blue dice. We roll. Well, that's not good. After a reroll, attack may reroll blank results 1 additional time. Well, that was unfortunate. I think our luck has run out. Maybe. Let's see what happens. I think we'll move here. That he blocks that first one. We're going to safe shot again, which allows us to move 1 and huck a javelin. We shall huck this javelin very mightily. We have 2 hits. He has 2 defenses. Melee. He has a melee defense ability, and he has a magic attack ability. We don't want him to have anything. We'd rather him just take a shot to the face. So let's re-roll this die with 1 experience point. We move, we re-roll. Into this. Much better choice. He absorbs 1 of those and takes the other one. 1 wound onto the hellhound. We're going to roll this 1 more time. See if we can kill this dog before he comes to burn us. Ah, crap. Well, we can't seem to roll, and we're going to use our ability, spend an XP, to do this. We're going to re-roll this die. We re-roll it into nothing. So he blocks 1 and takes 1. Now, he will counterattack. He can both counterattack in melee and in magic. Since I'm within range of magic, he will shoot me. Ah. Yes, he will. So he will get this. I will get this. That is not good. He gets +1 wound with his magic. Okay. I can bam into a shield. So 1, 2, 3. I get 3 there. So I'm going to take 1 wound because of his ability on his card. He just automatically burns me with flaming dog breath. However, the rest of that fireball I catch, and it's okay. Unfortunately, that was his counterattack. Now it's time for the same attack again as he goes for... Oh, but now a targeting priority is a little bit different because I'm in shadow and he doesn't see me. I believe I'm in shadow and he doesn't see me. Target priority, hero in range. I'm in range. I'm not in light zone though, but I'm in range. I guess he does throw a fireball at me in the dark. I think. I don't know. I'm confused. You know, I thought I knew everything. Which, of course, I don't. I mean, I don't know everything. It's more of a... I thought I was familiar with this move, or with this setup. highlighted? What's highlighted? I have all of them highlighted. Monsters. Oh, it has to have an ability highlighted. Sorry, folks. Didn't mean to pause the action there while I had a brain fart on my rule system. Okay, I guess he's gonna see me in the dark. I'm not hiding that well. So we get this die roll one more time as he burns me. Here we go. Holy crap, I don't like that. Not good. This is pretty much the same outcome we had before. 1, 2, 3, attack with a bam. The bam is going to ouch me with fire. That's an auto wound that I can't stop. However, I've got 1, 2, and a bam. A bam on my armor does stop those 3 swords from getting through, so he's not going to hurt me. For the most part. You also know what I didn't do? I forgot, now that I'm in Shadow, he's supposed to only get this die roll instead of 3 blue. So I screwed myself out of dice last couple of turns, although I did turn them into misses a couple of times, so that benefited me. That's the enemy's phase. We move on to the experience phase. Unfortunately, I've spent too much, so I'm almost out of XP. We then move on to the event phase. Spawn a guard. Place the enemy in a zone with the token of the current level -1. We're going to spawn a level 2 guard card. And we're going to put him right here. As a rear patrol comes up. Because I've been screwing around too much, guys. So we get a level 2 guard. And it's going to be Goblin Warriors. The Goblin Warriors are these cute little guys. They're going to spawn right there. And then they're also going to bring a level 2 Axe of Renewal. So they're going to hit me like really hard. And it's not going to be good, okay? So we're going to try and kill a lot of stuff this turn. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to try and kill a lot of stuff this turn. So I think we're going to take this. We're going to kill that Hellhound because that Hellhound is just burning me and I do not like it. Oh, there we go. He's got 3 defense, which I don't know if we want to use yet. Aha. However, the meteor die, I could use this instead of getting +2 swords. He's got no bonus defense from ranged, or from the ranged attack with that bam. So he's only got 3 defense. And I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 minus 3 is still 2. 2 is enough to hit the 4 armor and kill him. Or 4 health and kill him. Or I can make this look really dirty. Spend this with my Meteor Javelin's ability of bam gets -1 blue die. I'll choose that one. And then he only takes 1, and then he still takes 2 more, or 3 more, which is still enough to kill him. So luckily, this one worked out in our favor. We do enough. We kill the Hellhound. That is another roaming monster gone. Hellhound is gone. We only have 2 Hellhound or roaming monster cards. And then we gained the Sword of Might, which we don't want, because we're not into that kind of mode. However... Oh, we do get 5 XP from that, from killing that guy. We're going to take a second attack. This is still my combat dice. This is normally theirs. However, I'm in Shadow, and we're going to remove one of those dice. That's enough to make them bleed a lot. So we're going to kill the minion. Gets me 1 XP. And then we're going to fire that one more time, and we're going to shoot that bad guy. So that way I can just say, screw this area, and let's keep going. That's what we get as our final result. That 1 sword is enough to kill him. This guy, he's dead. Gaining me 1, 2, 3 experience. Alright, that was my turn. Now we move on to the enemy phase. Of course, once again, I have not killed. In fact, what am I doing? I'm way over here. I'm moving myself around. Actually, what happened was my camera stopped and you didn't even notice it. So it's the enemy phase. Nothing in the enemy phase. I did spend some experience. I'm going to take my ranged specialist. So that's what we've got there. Excuse me. And we can finally move on. Finally, next is the event phase. The event phase is going to get us another forward monster patrol. Yep. Spawn another random monster. We get the giant spider. Giant spider is going to stop right there. The thing is going to get some plate mail. Excuse me. A little bit frog cut in my throat. So that's going to be the end of the event phase. Of course, there is no end phase because, well, I'm the only one playing. And here we go on to the next set of rounds. So we're going to go 1-2. I think we're going to move here. Then we're going to take a safe shot, which allows us to move as if we had slippery. We'll get to move 1 square and we get to fire. So we'll go here. We'll generate the monster's defensive pool. Defensive pool looks like this. Of course, my shadow mode ability allows me to take this away. And now we're going to roll. Holy freaking holy. Alright, we're going to spend 1 because I don't like all of these dice coming up the way they are. We're going to spend this. Reroll. It's a little bit better. So we've got 2 BAMs. I now have an 2 abilities that can use BAMs. I have my personal ability of Shadow, and then I also have my Meteor Javelins ability. So we're going to use the Meteor Javelins. I'm going to get rid of 1 of these blue defense dice. That leaves him with 2 defense. Then we're going to use my Shadow Mode ability, which gives us +2 swords. So we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. -2 is 4 health. Doesn't quite kill him, but that does 4 of the 5 damage on this big guy. And now, standing where we are, we're going to shoot 1 more time. Better put that blue die back. Don't want to be considered cheating. Alright. So here we go. So this is a miss. Not a problem. You know what? Let's see. He's got 1, 2, 3. He has no melee bonuses or defensive bonuses. Oh, sorry. He does absorb 1. I forgot about his plate mail armor. Does give him bonus 1. So right now he's got 1, 2, 3. I need to do two wounds to the foot to kill it, get him to 5. I have 3, 4, 5 versus 1, 2, 3, 4. Or I've got 1, 2, 3 versus minus this, which is the much better choice. So that's 1, 2 against 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to kill him. Either one, it once again averages out the same. Put 1 more wound on him. Unfortunately, he can either ranged attack me or he can melee me. He's going to probably ranged attack me. I get 2 of these. He gets 2 of those. This is his counterattack. He counterattacks me. He hits me for 2. I block for 4. I block that attack. Now we go to the enemy phase. Looks just like the previous counterattack. He's going to try and spit at me again. He swings for 2. I block for 4 more. This is pretty good for me, guys. Gotta admit, we're doing pretty good. So, of course, that means the event phase is going to say, time for something to spawn behind me, or further ahead, or, oh, and you know what I actually did? Forward patrol, he was supposed to start over there. Ah, well. That's okay. Get another event card. God of Fortune's Blessing. Place 2 normal treasure tokens in the zone with the current level token. We're going to get 2 of these And we're going to stuff him under his butt. Yeah. So that's what that is. So we are on to the next turn already. I like this when you play solo. This game goes pretty quick. So we're going to stab one final time. All right. So there we go. We're going to get rid of that green dice because of my shadow mode ability. And we're going to see what happens. Need to get one total wound after everything is said and done. He's got a block of 3. I've got a damage of 5. 1, 2, 3. I'll use my +2 swords ability. 4, 5. Against his 1, 2, 3. And defensive armor of 1 for 4. That's 5. 5 is enough to kill a giant spider. You know, we've seen pretty much all of the freaking monsters tonight, guys. All of the roaming monsters. It's insane. But I get level 2 plate mail. Now this gives me 2 blue dice and an automatic defense. We're definitely going to take this one because this is so much better. So level 2 chainmail gets traded for level 2 plate mail. Alright, I have no freaking clue what I should do. I do need to check this token down here. This one right here. But I also need to check these 2 tokens there. But I gotta get 2 artifact tokens. And then I gotta finally get way the frick out there. So, alright, here we go. Top of the order, my turn. Unfortunately, it means I gotta do this. We gotta crack this door. We get our second door card. This is gonna get us treasure in all 3 rooms, and a spawn a guard card in room 2. So let's do the treasures. First things first, we get 3 there. We get 2 there, and 2 there. Now we're going to spawn a guard card right here. We have the Dwarf Defenders. It's going to be these guys. And they're going to come with a level 2 treasure of a scepter. Melee guys, not so useful with the magic. Now, the only downside is... So that was 1 move to kick open the door, and I've got a move that I can get into there. Now, do I take... Nope, I go like this. I go 1, 2, and move to this side, and shoot them from the dark. Why? Because the dark. I'm much better in the dark. And they won't see it coming. So this is what our normal defensive stanchard looks like. We're going to get rid of that green die because we're in the dark, as that's one of the reasons why we went to the dark. And we're going to throw this, and we're going to hope we can wound. Oh, look at that. 2. And a bam. Oh, I can re-roll after a re-roll. I can re-roll that. Oh, my lord. We can get rid of that one. We can hit him for 2, 4, 6, and 6. 6 is what we got. 6 gets rid of one of these little guys. Boom. I get one of those. Plus, I forgot to add that. I forgot to add the 5 for the spider. So we're up to 12 XP. I did not kill all of them. They're going to get an attack. He's going to come and join me in the dark. He's going to get 1, 2 against my 2 blue. 2 blue. He hits me for 1, I block for 1, and I still have 1 shield remaining. He misses me. We're on to the next one. He's going to get another attack for the enemy phase. We're going to roll again. He's got 2. I only have 1 showing, but my plate armor gives me +1, so I block them. That is the end of the enemy phase. We move on to the experience phase. Excuse me. 12 experience. What do we want to spend it on? Let's plan ahead. We'll grab defensive training at level. That moves us on to the next event phase. The next event phase is an agent patrol. Search the current level guard deck for an agent card and spawn it on the current level token. Shuffle the deck afterwards. If there's no agents left, shuffle it and spawn a mob card instead. So we're going to look for a level 2 agent card. We go through. We're getting a dwarf agent. Those stay there. So we shuffle that up. Dwarf agents and agents in whole are kind of nasty because at the end of their round, at the end of enemy phase, they're going to spawn more guys. So we're going to get the dwarf agent who is wielding a guillotine potion. Let's get the dwarf agent out. We've got the dwarf agent right there. He's going to spawn himself right there. And that is the end of the event phase. We go to the end phase, which of course is nothing. Come back tomorrow and see how this next exciting round goes. Will this agent start causing serious damage? Or will the Jaffo's luck continue and we're able to keep going and kill some stuff? We'll find out in the next exciting chapter.